What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? Guys, we're going to talk about three things today. First, we're going to go over giveaways. I want to do a little housekeeping and make sure that I pick some winners for those free watches that we talked about in the last video. Secondly, I want to go over some of the misconceptions and some of the things that people are talking about when it comes to the Deeper Connect Mini, Nanos, and the Genesis as well. I'll go into that. And I want to give you a few tips as far as what you can do to make sure you're getting the most out of your miners. Now, third, last but not least, of course, how to get them, where you can buy yourself a Deeper Connect Mini, and they're going to go on sale in less than 24 hours. So I want to make sure you know about the coupon code ACTION so you can get 25 bucks off of those guys as well. Now, let's get right into the action by smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for everybody that's been following the channel, asking questions, asking me to cover things. I've been trying to be as connected as possible when it comes to the Discord. If you guys have any questions, feel free to jump on there. I'll put the link on the description down below. But it's been a phenomenal ride to have all of you be a part of this. Now, subscribe if you want. Or if you don't, that's okay too. Last time, I think I had 50% subscribers when I talked about Deeper. But at the end of the day, don't subscribe if you don't think there's value to the stuff that I'm doing. My goal is to provide you guys with value, provide you with knowledge. That's, stuff that I wish I had when I was getting into the blockchain space. So without further ado, let's talk about this giveaway. Not talk about it, but actually do the giveaway. Right screen share. Here we go. So this is the last video that I put up. We were talking about Charity Pop. This is Trav. He owns Flex Watches. I'll walk through it real quick. So Charity Pops. NFTs, 60% of them, the profits are going to go straight to charity. The last 24 hours, they raised about, six figures, so about $100,000 going straight to charity. And the goal is for this project to be 100% charity oriented, meaning that every penny that they make will go straight to charity. And it's a pretty awesome project. And I don't cover things here on the channel unless I believe in them. And if it's something that I can actually get behind. So it wasn't a matter of getting paid or getting anything out of it. I just want to make sure that I was covering a really cool project. During the conversation, I asked him, hey, what can you give the viewers? And he basically said, how about 10 watches? So we're going to give 2 of those watches away right now. These are the watches. He owns Flex Watches. And the cool thing about his company is that he actually does this thing for a good cause. So every time somebody buys a watch, it's supporting a specific cause. What we're going to go over today, 2 watches. One is going to be the Veteran Collection, which are the white watches, and the Black Collection for Hunger. Both of these guys are, essentially, if you get a watch, you can feel good knowing that part of the money that's all going to charity. That's super awesome. I'm super pumped that he's doing this. Anyway, let's get right into it. Here we go. So this is the URL for this video. I'm going to select my comments. I'm going to filter duplicate users. I'm going to include replies because some people actually replied to me, and I'm going to click get YouTube comments. Funny enough, 103. This is very low compared to the other videos. That's why, people don't really click on charity stuff on YouTube. They want to know how to make money, and that's okay. Little side note, there are no ads here, or here. You know why? Because I got myself a little Genesis hooked up right there, and I don't get any ads. It's awesome. So let's click start. Ooh, look at this. Count the crypto. But if you come over to the Discord, just let me know that you are you and open a ticket. I will make sure that you get yourself a nice Flex watch. Now, you see this little thing? He put down hunger here. That is because at the very end of the last video, I put in a special thing where I said, hey, I'm going to actually draw 2 watches, not just one. And this second one right now that I'm going to pick another winner, you have had to watch to the end of the video and actually found out that I wanted to know what cause you're supporting them, that you're looking to support. So I'm going to pick another winner. Let's see if they actually put that in there. Oh, look, it's a spammer. We're not giving this person anything. All right, my charity choice would be autism. This is it. I'm so happy that this person actually put that in there. So Mick Lund, come on over to the Discord, open a ticket, and I will make sure that you get yourself a free Flex watch. Talking about NFTs, because that's what those are, just a shameless plug, because I'm actually really excited about this. So right now, if you purchase this NFT that's on Rarible, I'll put the link down below in the description. Right now, the bidding is at for $36. So somebody is going to get this NFT for $36. Little cool thing about it is that if you get this NFT, you also get a Deeper Connect Mini to go along with it. So it's not just, a nice little thing that I put together. You actually get some real value out of it, which I'm pretty excited about. And I don't care if it sells for $36 or it sells for $1 million. It really doesn't matter to me. I'm just really excited to be giving this mini away along with the NFT. So whatever it sells for, it sells for. Not caring about the price as much as I am getting people involved and connected when it comes to how NFTs work and how Deeper Connect minis are making my life a whole lot easier. All right, let's keep going here. I talked about number one. Now let's talk about number two. So, deeper network. I know it's blowing up. People are starting to, flock from the Helium Network, trying to say, "Oh, this is the next big thing." I made a lot of money on Helium, but now this is like early adoption phase. It is still early adoption phase. Yes, things have happened already, but it's still early adoption phase. Deeper network allows you to browse the internet safely when it comes to your connection because it has a freaking amazing firewall built into it. So forget about all the mining that it goes along with it. You get a really stinking awesome firewall to go along with your device. On top of that, there's a bunch of other features that are super, super sweet, like a decentralized private network, which means that you don't have to pay for NordVPN or anything else like that ever again. You have a VPN essentially at the palm of your hands, and you can connect to thousands of nodes all around the globe. Let's keep going. And I got to give that little intro because a lot of people don't know what the deeper network actually is. Here we go. So we've had phase one, and now we've had phase two. Phase one, these were the gold miners. Phase two, these were the silver miners, and they're the Genesis Silver, Genesis Gold. Now, basics. This is for minis. This is for nanos. If you are looking to earn DPR with those units, don't freak out. I heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, I got it from Indiegogo. That means I'm not going to be able to mine." That is not true. You will 100% be able to mine with your units. And there's a few discrepancies when it comes to Atom OS and how many items you have inside of your system. That will be updated. Please understand that you are going to be able to mine with your devices, and you can actually stake for DPR to be able to do that faster. And I'll show you that really quickly here. If we scroll down to the number one, so staking one, this is 100 credit score. If you deposit 5,000 DPR into that staking platform for your mini, you are going to earn a 100 credit score, and it increases as we go along. You see, so 10, so 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 80, and then 100,000 DPR. And that will get you a credit score of 800. That will all earn you $24 a day at a 15-cent DPR price. This is really good. And there have been things, kind of flying around saying, "Oh, DPR price is going to go down." It can temporarily, but they're getting a big exchange coming up. I know that. Not only that, the more people that actually stake, the less tokens will be available out in the market. So the scarcity will 100% create a higher price for the token. Not only that, there's a lot of functionality that goes along with the deeper network platform that people don't even realize. So there's a lot more coming. This is just the beginning, and I'm really excited to not only be part of it, but really dive deep and understand what it's all about. Now, I do want to actually, let me check 1 second here. I want to make sure I do this in one shot. So that means that I can't show you everything right off the bat without refreshing and make sure this is good. Yeah, we're good here. All right, let's go and talk about the basic mining rewards. And I'm waiting for this thing to load. There we go. All right, deeper network, basic mining rules and rewards. They put this out, back in August 25th. And I want to show you what it talks about. So people are wondering what the credit score actually looks like. This is like really important. They talked about how it's about 46 months for you to earn an organic credit score. Now, there are two things. There is the organic and there is the staking score. And if you put those together, you get a big number. And here's why this is important. The way they have it laid out right now is that the organic credit score will grow by 1 point when you share at least 10 megabytes of uploaded bandwidth over 2 consecutive days. That's not very much. That's not very much at all. The idea here is that they want to reward users to be, for the network to grow. And early adopters, like I was saying, you're willing to share your traffic. Wonderful. You're going to get rewarded, for that. And I can go here, next one. And this is the tiers that I was talking about. 100, 200, and this is the amount of DPR tokens you're actually going to be able to receive. Now, you can increase your credit score with both. Organically, if you keep your device plugged in, you're going to earn that 1 credit score every 2 days, which is wonderful. Now, you can also earn credit score by staking, and that's what all of the Genesis miners are. People put down DPR so they could get a free miner out of that deal. And it's a great little setup because I didn't actually spend money. I just locked up my money for 9 months, and I'm going to get it back. And when I get that DPR back, well, guess what? I'm going to stake it right back in so I can get a higher credit score. But by the end of those 9 months, my organic credit score is going to be higher. So I had 0 organic credits, and put my hand a little bit lower right there, had 0 organic credit score. And I came in with a 200 credit score. Well, at the end of the 9 months, that 0 organic is going to be higher. It's going to be almost at the 200 mark. And then I'm going to get my money back plus all of the DPR that I mined. Now I'm going to stake at an even higher number. And I'm going to take advantage of my organic score as well, which is a win-win all around. The goal is for you to have your devices with an 800 credit score organically. That does take a little while. It takes a long time, not going to lie. But that's why you keep it connected and you keep sharing your bandwidth. But action, I'm worried that people are going to be using my device as, and they're going to do bad things. What if I'm an exit node and they're doing X, Y, and Z? Okay, great. I've heard all of that multiple times. Let me debunk some of these things because this is really critical. People are trying to give the Deeper Network a bad name. And honestly, just listen to the whole video. You're probably going to hear something about Sentinel and other devices that are doing something similar to the Deeper Network. Here's what I'll say about that. And I'll be completely honest and frank about this. I am not worried about being an exit node because I know that I can check on my logs. Some people have said that their logs are not functioning properly. They are updating all those things, and you will be able to see all of that. And I'll show you what my platform looks like right now and give you a few tips on how to get things updated quicker. I'm going to open up my dashboard. So transition. Here's my dashboard. I had to restart my unit and not long ago because I was actually testing the mini out that I have here, but I'm back. And right now, this is what it looks like. Right now, my download, my upload, it's only been up for an hour and a half. It hasn't been that long, but I'm already at almost 4 gigs of transfers. So this thing works. Here's a big deal. Logs. Logs are important, not this log. That's not the right log. The log's down here. If you go down to sharing log, all right, sharing log, it will show everything that people are doing through my device. Everything. And you can see I have already 732 pages. It is getting recorded. So please don't freak out over the fact that people are using your network. Everything is logged and you can have full control over what's happening within your network. And I want to make sure I cover exactly how to manage some of these things. To start, let me pull this tab up here. If you have a Genesis node miner and you see this auto update button, it's going to sound counterintuitive. Try this. Turn it off. Turn the auto update off. And down here where it says now is the latest version, you're going to get a little button that allows you to actually upgrade your firmware right away, like a manual update. That's the first thing. So once you do that, you're going to have all the functionality that you see here today. It's a big deal in my opinion because it's going to make your device up to date. So tip number 1, I guess you can say. I'm going to go over to the web filtering dashboard real quick. Now, I have all these filters on and it's been working really well. I did restart my device. So just since I restarted my device, it's blocked a bunch of things. I actually had a malicious block yesterday when I was, before I restarted it. But I want to give you another tip. Under user configuration, so you go security, web filter, user configuration. Over here, there's a blacklisting option. Here's, I guess you can say, tip number 2. I'm going to provide you a file that has items that you want to block. And you just click on upload. I'm going to bring this over so you can see it. And you're going to pick that blacklist TXT file that I'm going to make available to all of you. And you click OK. There. I just imported 190 different entries that it will now be blocked. And I saved this to do it all live. It's 2 clicks and it's going to prevent some major, terrible sites from, essentially appearing and being available in your network. So step number 1. Step number 2, especially if you're in the US, I can't stress this enough. I've gotten people really upset about this, saying they've gotten the letters from their ISPs. The first thing you need to do, once you plug in, go into your sharing configuration. Make sure you're sharing, but please, please, please make sure that your BitTorrent sharing is turned off. This is why people get in trouble with their ISPs. You get that letter saying, hey, you were torrenting, because this might have been on. Please, if you know that your ISP does not allow, BitTorrenting, turn it off. It's that simple. So for everybody saying that they're worried about this thing, just turn it off. That's all you got to do. You need to have your sharing enabled so that you can, earn DPR. And DPR does work quite well. And here, wallet balance. Here, I'm at the 200 credit score. Over these last few days, I've made $419 DPR tokens. It's pretty good for a device that's actually helping me, that's blocking all those ads that you would have seen otherwise. Like, it's a win-win. Like, no question about this. If you have questions, please let me know. Join the Discord. You can hop on over there. Like, tons of helpful people over there doing a bunch of awesome things. But yeah, like, that's what we're here for. And now you're wondering, wait, what about buying one? How the heck do I get a unit? Well, but wait, that's not all. Here's my Billy May impression. Let me share my screen once again. Right now, it's showing 20 hours, 12 minutes and 32 seconds. When I upload this video, it's probably going to be way less than this. But tomorrow, you're going to be able to buy the Deeper Connect minis over at fastminers.io. Using coupon code ACTION is going to get you 25 bucks off of these, which is not bad. I'm not getting paid to do any of this, but I want to show you something really cool. Something that they put up that they didn't even say anything about are these ant miners. So both, the 110 terahash and the 104 terahash, and this price is actually really reasonable. I know if you are not into ASIC miners, you might not know this, but this is super, super decent. Not only that, this is the kicker. I found this out all by myself. Look at number 2, next day shipping. This is like backlogged months anywhere. And on eBay, you're not going to get these for less than $20,000. I don't have a code for these. I don't have anything, but I just want to let you know, like, if you're into ASIC mining, I don't know how many of these they have, but this would be a steal. This would be a really nice grab. All right, Deeper Connect minis. Maximum 24 units per order, 20 hours left, and coupon code ACTION will bring this price down. Any questions? Comments down below. And honestly, like, do ask questions. Like, I'm trying to get to all those comments down below because it's a lot. I tried in the very beginning, in the first, I guess, 2 months of the channel, I answered every single one of them. Now, anytime I have any downtime, I literally go on there and I'm like, all right, type. So if you guys have time, if you guys see a question that you have the answer to, feel free to help other people out on the comments. It goes a really long way. And I know I've asked for this already, but I'm going to do it again because now, if there was any value to this video, you can click that subscribe button. Somebody told me, don't beg for subs. I'm not begging for subs. All I'm asking is that if I did something good for you, do something good for the channel so we can all continue to grow together. Shared something on Twitter just a few minutes ago saying that I got a shipment coming in of some really cool little things, and that is going to be cool when I get to announce those and share those with you. But I'm going to leave it here. I know I tend to make a really long video, especially when I'm excited about things, and I want to make sure I'm not going on and on and on and on. I like that song. All right, I'm out, guys. See you on the next one. I know. I'm like, but wait, that's not all. Come back and say something else and give stuff away. I don't know. Like, I really don't know what I can even give away right now, but I'll sort it out. I'll figure it out. And for that, just let's do the first time that I did this, which was like, commenting whatever you want to comment, like anything down below. But at the very end, make sure you add DPR to the moon or something along those lines. I'll be super flexible. If you just say DPR Mooney or whatever it is that you want to say about DPR, as long as it's in there, feel free. And if you guys actually, for the crazy people that were willing to give me $2.99 a month, which is kind of insane, you have the little DPR icon that you can actually put in there. So you can use those as well. Fun times. You guys are awesome. I really do mean this. I appreciate every single comment, every single word of encouragement you guys have been providing me with, and I'm trying to give it back. And I talked to a few, today alone, I talked to 2 people that were talking about starting their own YouTube channels. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Go for it. What do you need help with? You want to know my setup? I'll share it with you. This is how I do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the only source of information, but I am trying to be the best source of specific information. So if I'm willing to talk about something, I want to make sure that I'm well versed in that topic. So the topic right now is being good to other people. So that's why I shared Charity Pops and DPR and these Deeper Connect devices. They're awesome, and I'm trying to do my due diligence to keep everything up to date and keep you all informed. Y'all are great. I will see you certainly on the next video. Take care.